In this video, we're going to take a look at the search operator for Yahoo called LinkDomain. Now, LinkDomain is nothing more than searching for a website or a web page that has a link domain to a specific website that we're looking for outside of that domain. Now, let's kind of break that down and make it sound a little simpler. So let's just type in LinkDomain : Twitter.com. Now what I'm going to do is I'm in my search that I'm going to build, I'm going to look for a specific set of results that has a link back or a link domain to Twitter.com. So let's continue to build and it should become more clear. Now we're also going to just dump in a site search, which is also the X-ray search, and we're going to specifically use LinkedIn as an example. So in this search, I'm actually going to look for somebody who has a LinkedIn profile, but then I can get linked back to that person's Twitter profile. So what I'm actually doing is looking to connect with this person on Twitter so that I can quickly become connected and get more personal with this potential candidate. But without knowing their Twitter ID, this is a great way to find somebody who has another profile on another social network and links back to their Twitter profile. So LinkDomain : Twitter.com, and I'm going to search it on the site LinkedIn.com. Now for this example, we're going to use what's called the in URL pub or the in URL in, and we're going to close that with parentheses, and let me show you exactly what I mean by the in URL pub and the in URL in. So here's just a basic search that I ran on LinkedIn. It was a basic site search, as this similar to the string that we're building. But the pub and the in is what I want to show you. So in the web address for the profile, as you're creating your profile, you have the option to make it a public address, or you can get a little more personal and create a vanity URL, in which case you get the in, which you see here. So we're just going to make sure with the in URL in or the in URL pub that we're going to include both the public profiles and then the vanity profiles. Now vanity does not mean private. It just means that they've customized, and you can see the customization here. Jeffrey Kahn is his customized vanity URL, as opposed to having these numbers preceding the actual web address. So let's jump back into Notepad and continue to build our search. And we'll just throw the keyword in there, auditor, just for this specific search. Put an end space in there, and we're going to copy. Okay, and let's open up the Yahoo search, and we're just going to paste it in. Now the reason we're doing Yahoo is because LinkDomain is specific to the Yahoo search engine. Click search, and here we go. We've got a whole group of LinkedIn profiles of people who mention auditor. Now it's not a very specific search. You can surely get more specific with a little more tighter keywords and location, etc. But let's just go ahead and click this person's profile here, who is a senior auditor, probably way out of the domain that we're looking. But the key here is to hit the word cached. If you just click the domain name, you'll actually get the profile, which is great. But now you've got to search for the actual words you're looking for. But if you hit the word cached, what it's going to do is actually highlight the keywords that you're looking for, and we see auditor is highlighted in here, and somewhere in here he's going to have Twitter, and I'm thinking that it's going to be right here. So if you hover over, you can't see the bottom, but if you hover over, this is actually his Twitter profile, so I'll click that and it'll take me right to his Twitter profile. So now if I'm not connected with this gentleman on LinkedIn, I can now surely join or sign into my account and connect with him, as well as check out who's following him and who he's talking to, and become more familiar with this person and start to engage him as a candidate.